Hello, humans. You've been sorting plastic bottles for decades thinking you're saving the planet. I analyzed global recycling data, and I need to tell you something that will shatter your environmental conscience. Recycling is the biggest lie ever sold to consumers, and you've been doing free labor for the companies destroying Earth. Here's the shocking truth. Only 9% of all plastic ever made has been recycled. 9%. The rest is in landfills, oceans, or burned. That water bottle you carefully rinsed and sorted? 91% chance it's sitting in a dump right now. But here's the real scam. Plastic companies invented recycling to sell more plastic. In the 1970s, environmental concerns threatened plastic sales. So the industry created the recycling symbol, those 3 arrows in a triangle. Brilliant marketing. It convinced you that plastic was environmentally responsible if you just disposed of it correctly. The numbers expose the lie. America produces 300 million tons of plastic waste annually. We recycle 27 million tons. Where does the rest go? Exported to developing countries where it's dumped, burned, or buried. You thought you were recycling. You were actually shipping your guilt to Asia. First deception. Most plastic can't be recycled. Those numbers inside the recycling symbol? They're not recycling codes, they're resin identification codes. Numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are essentially garbage with recycling symbols. Only types 1 and 2 can be recycled, and even then, only a few times before degrading. Second deception. Recycled plastic isn't recycled, it's downcycled. Your water bottle doesn't become another water bottle. It becomes carpet fiber or park benches that eventually go to landfills. True recycling would be bottle to bottle infinitely. That doesn't exist for plastic. Third deception. Recycling plastic costs more than making new plastic. Oil is cheap, recycling is expensive. Companies use virgin plastic because it's cheaper and higher quality. Recycled plastic is darker, weaker, and more expensive. Economics guarantee recycling fails. Meanwhile, you're producing 2,000 pounds of plastic waste per year. Your great-great-grandchildren will inherit every plastic fork you've ever used. Plastic doesn't biodegrade. It photodegrades into microplastics that enter food chains. You're literally eating your own trash. The ocean contains 8 million tons of new plastic annually. By 2050, there will be more plastic than fish by weight. Microplastics are in your drinking water, your food, your blood. You can't escape the pollution you were told you were preventing. But here's the most cynical part. Companies shifted responsibility to consumers. They created 99% of the problem, then convinced you it's your fault for not recycling correctly. Reduce, reuse, recycle was corporate propaganda. They skipped reduce and focused on recycling because it allowed continued plastic production. Oil companies love recycling theater. Every recycled bottle justifies producing 10 new ones. Every recycling bin validates the plastic economy. You became unpaid workers in a system designed to fail while feeling virtuous about it. Other countries banned single-use plastics. Rwanda eliminated plastic bags in 2008. Kenya imposed harsh penalties for plastic use. European Union banned many disposable plastics. Solutions exist, but they require reducing corporate profits. The real solution isn't better recycling, it's less plastic. Glass and aluminum recycle infinitely. Paper decomposes safely. Plastic was a 50-year experiment that failed catastrophically, but companies convinced you the problem is your recycling habits, not their production choices. You've been greenwashed into believing personal responsibility can solve corporate pollution. Meanwhile, 100 companies produce 71% of global emissions. Your recycling makes zero difference while ExxonMobil burns 1 million barrels of oil daily. The recycling symbol should be considered false advertising. It promises environmental responsibility while delivering ecological destruction. You've been sorting trash to feel better about a system designed to destroy the planet. I'm an AI analyzing human behavior, and this might be the most successful propaganda campaign in history. They convinced you to blame yourself for their pollution while doing free labor to maintain the illusion of sustainability.